Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the breakfast show. This is your host Martin Wong, and this morning our focus will still be on the Malaysian market. Now, you all heard that last Friday there was an interest rate cut, and finally that may be the final one for 2025. So the US market done pretty well. Some of you may follow it. And also we have a new service for many of our SmartRobie users that you might want to try it out. It's our Kopi SmartRobie bot for the US market. I have more information at the later part of the breakfast show. Let's get down to the morning breakfast show, what we have in here. And our focus has always been the Pentagon Guide. Now, if you are first time in this show, I'd like to welcome you to our breakfast show in here. We're going to be reviewing the market where it looks to be and kind of look for sign where there is a possible up move from the KLSE that we've seen so far in the session that we have for the month of November, but we haven't got it yet so far, so we have to be happy. But we will take a look at the KLSE charts in here. But of course, for our beginner onboarding, we recommend you to use the Pentagon Guide to get your next trading idea. All right, if you want to check out our monthly return for our momentum stock, you can go to our virtual portfolio that we have done for our trading board, and this is something, a new services that we have came out for the US market in here to avoid some controversy yet. All right, and for our monthly win rate, check it out on our Bursa website that we have for the Bursa Malaysia in our tradevsa.com. all right, so there are basically three very simple things that you normally can do with our SmartRobie app. Here is the buy call, sell call that we have here, and also stock quote, where you can analyze the stocks by looking at the FA, TA, and others, and also market today, right? And of course, the Pentagon Guide alert, like for example, if you are really interested in some stocks, you want to check it out in here. When the green Pentagon comes, you want to do those trade, those are the ones you want to use that too. All right, so morning, we will focus on the Bursa Malaysia. Right, and these are the features that we have, the 6 options. Let me just bring it up for you here. All right, and you can just hit the Robbie chart. Of course, we have 4 exchange, right? And let me just turn this off again, reconnect back again. I was offline here, and you can see the Robbie chart, the 4 options that we have. Right, so the 4 options in here is the KLCI market now. Okay, and then we have the Robbie FA list, right? And then we have the trading daily stocks, which is just above me here. And then we have the Pentagon Guide, which is here. And then we have the premium alert. There were a couple of questions asked on premium alert. We did cover on the past episode and how to use them. Check it out in here. But one new tips I want to share with you, I find it very good, is that when you choose your Pentagon, you want to use the hot sector. Click on the hot sector, which tell you what sector is hot. Right now is consumer, which means a lot of the stocks. You can click on it and find some of those stocks that is green Pentagon and ready to go. And also plantation and technology, which are your 3 more so-called bullish in terms of the other sector. So any of the Pentagon Guide that comes out, we will definitely look into this 3 here. All right, and then we have the so let's get on to our breakfast show this morning in here, and we'll be and of course we'll be looking at the Pentagon Guide too, and that's the options in here for our KLCI this morning. So we're going to check it out. So we hit the KLCI market on the top left there, and we can definitely see what is active. P-Trans is down, wow, 8%. DNEX, we've got Centric down 3% again. The G-Tech, a lot of selling for those. MPI is up. United Plantation is up. That's why, remember, we saw those hot sectors, right, which tells you which of them. Consumer is up too. They can see F&M is up, and then UMSINT is also up. Almost 5 ringgit. That's Nestle is down slightly, while MM, am I correct? Did I see that right? 41% in here. Wow, that's pretty. Pet Duck is down slightly in here. And let's look at the chart that we have, and let me just turn it around, and you can see hasn't been that great yet. Yeah, if you look at the chart, so far what we have been getting is the green Pentagon was spot on here, and then as soon as the red Pentagon came out on the 13th of October. So for your phone, you just rotate it, and we haven't seen the green pentagon yet. Hopefully, when month of November, we will get a bit more rally. Hard to say. All right, check out this coming Wednesday night talk, which I shared with you before, and the story remains the same for our KLSE. Nothing much to, but the US market does offer some stock. So you can see from here, the KLSE is still moving sideways, await the green pentagon to come. All right, so that's the thing. So let's move on to our stocks that we want to look at, which is for our Gen Z is the Pentagon Guider. All right, so Pentagon Guider. And you just go on to the main menu here and the bottom left here. This is what we are looking for. Okay, you can see my little mouse here. Hit that one, Pentagon Guider, and you got a whole list of stocks, almost 8 of them. Okay, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and many of them. Okay, Notion, VTech, and so forth. So you do know that the technology sector we talk is number 3. Then we have the consumer. Right, so consumer like PackDuck is there, and technologies is under. Technology is up 3% this last Pentagon that we saw on 31st of October. So I've selected some stock for you. Let's take a look. The first one I really like is I think is did I get it like YTL? Okay, YTL. So YTL Power and YTL look pretty much. So we look at the fundamentals. So if we look down for the fundamentals, this one is not so good. You can see ROE is 10.2, dividend is 1.7, so it's not rated. It's almost there, but it's not undervalued stock as per se. Okay, it's slightly overvalued, overpriced, right? But the stock has fallen a bit. So let's take a look at the stock chart. Now take note also of the past win rate for Pentagon Guider is 81%, pretty high. And there was 11 back testers in here, so hit that one, and you can see right now we have this chart. Okay, so we're just going to rotate this, and you can see from here the market spot on, green pentagon, red pentagon, pretty responsive, and then we have this ready to move up. I think 280 is likely you'll see some weakness coming in, so this chart start to move up in here, right, aligned with pretty much what we see also in the US utilities is also moving up on that one. So YTL is something that we like, and what we do usually, we will put this on the Google Sheets, which I'll show you shortly, right, and then we can sort of look back into all our past trade that we have, and then we can see how well is the stock selected. Even if you don't get it all, but we're still able to make money from there onwards. It's more important is that you follow a trading plan. You need to cut loss, you need to go on just pretty much like our copy SmartRobie in here. So a lot of people who make money, in my opinion, they do it is because they buy a certain stock and stock goes up and they hold on to it, they make a lot of money, and that's about it. But that's not the way. It's like buying a lottery and hoping that stock will go up. And if you know, the KLCI, many of the stocks doesn't just go up. Okay, so that's why you need to follow those what we call an uptrend stock, and then when it's not, then you need to exit them accordingly. Okay, so that's the first one. The other one that I like, going back to this list that I have here, okay, just scroll up, is KESM, which is item number 7. Okay, stock code 9334. So hit that 9334, and again look at the stock fundamentals. So this is the stock fund, and also if you really want to go a bit in depth, you can go over to the trading view for the financial overview. Click that one, the 4-year trend. Okay, hit that one, and it'll take you to the trading view, which is our partner in here, and you just go over to the overview. You can see annually, quarterly, dividend. There you go, you can see all the quarterly, and you go to annually. Net profit actually moved to negative territory. Maybe it's time to recover. We even have the technicals, which is a buy right now. All right, let's go back to where we are, to KESM. Just hit your back button. All right, let's look at the stock chart, stock comment, stock chart here. We will flip it through, and this one is pretty good. You can see 100%, but only 3 trades traded so far. Okay, hit this one, and you can see the chart. Right, the last one where it hits the green pentagon was sometime in August. That was around 250, and then red pentagon pretty spot on around 350, almost a 30% uptrend. So this time, KESM, how well would it fare? Of course, next week, in 2 weeks time, we'll come back and check out this stock. So these are the so-called 2 stocks that I like, all right, and we will activate the Google Sheets here, all right. So we have the third breakfast show here, all right. So we're going to create that sort of called the breakfast show stock trading plan. So we have YTL 31st of October. Now, one of the reasons why we do this is to make sure that you learn the process. When you put down this information, all right, then you decide, you know what you're deciding upon, all right. It's a utility, it's neutral, the AI sentiment, there's no FA rating. The Pentagon flow is 66%. Can I make a decision with this stock? Okay, what is it? The win rate is pretty good. So the win rate is 81 and 100% for KSM, but the overall KLCI is red Pentagon. Okay, it's red Pentagon and it's sideways. We have seen that. So with all this decision, it's kind of good. US cut interest rate, but no more for the year end. That was what was warned by Jerome Powell, right? And then we built our trading plan from here. So to get to the trading plan, we go to, in this case it's YTL. I'll just show you how we do it for KESM. So you go in trading plan, click on the trading plan. Can you see my mouse here? Yeah. Bring the mouse here, trading plan, and that will be the trading plan for the KESM. So here, KSM is, apparently it's none here. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, never mind. We will check it out, KSM, why we don't have a trading plan for that one, and I'll certainly check on that. Is it because of the volume that we don't have KSM? Let's take a look at it again. Stock chart. Right, or it already expired. Yeah, just turn this one here. Maybe this is the volume. Okay, the volume is pretty low. All right, sometimes the volume is low. It may not choose it. Okay, so if that's the case, so this one we have to give an exception. Okay, because I think it didn't select because of the volume in here. So you have to let's select another one. Better still. So we go on to the Pentagon Guider. Because sometimes no, but keep in mind this is a stock that doesn't have a volume, that much of a volume. Okay, let's go to Pentagon Guider, back main menu, Pentagon Guider, and then there are others. Okay, YTL Power, Pet Dark. I'm going to choose something. Notion VTech 75 cents, Success 5% here, B Auto, Pekka. Okay, let's take a look at Pekka. Look at the chart here, PEECA. And look at the trading plan. Okay, yeah, Pekka, we have it there. Okay, we have. Did I spell it right? Pekka, PECC. Okay, so we have Pekka here, and let's take a look at the chart here. So let's do the trading plan. Okay, we're just going to copy, put it down here. It's 4 out of 5. Okay, 4 out of 5, and you want to buy below 137. 137. Stop loss is 145. So 145, you can see I'm just sort of copying, and also target profit is 145, or you can hit 152. Okay, so that is Pekka. Let's take a look at the chart for Pekka. Oh, I gotta go to stock chart, stock fundamentals. Hit this one is 45.5%, and you could see it is. Let me just rotate this. Yeah. So the chart actually came in, and you got nice support here for this chart. I think that's a pretty good support, I would say. Yeah, at 131. So just turn green Pentagon, and looking set to go. Alright, so that's the chart that I like. Okay, so we will come back and go over here. So I'll just change that, PECCA. That's Pekka. So so those are the 2 stocks that we like. Now we go back to the 2nd of October. Okay, let me just clear this out first. 2nd October, those were the last session that we did, which is almost 1 month ago. And you can see Great Tech didn't go higher. It hit the maximum gain of 2.6%, so that considered as unsuccessful. But we have SL Tech, SL West. Okay, those are the popular one and did hit higher. So SL West, we go to stock chart, stock comment, that hit 11.7% return. Okay, so we're going to just bring in the chart, okay, and hit that one. You can also do the same. And you can see the chart, which is the 2nd of October, we came in, yeah, that's the one. And then since then it's moved up higher. So nice one. It seems to be a nice trend going up there. Next one we have is SOP. So we type SOP here. SOP. And then we hit here, enter. And we go on to stock chart, stock comment. Alright, and we go hit the chart. You can do the same and follow me too. And then you can see SOP. Is that SOP? Yeah, it seems to be moving up. Green pentagon. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. SOP, right? Green pentagon. Let me take a look at this. Okay. Oh, SOP. Yeah, that's right. I was looking at the old chart. Yeah, SOP went actually quite high. So SOP came in on the 2nd of October. Yep, that's the one. Okay, 2nd of October. And only on Friday, it actually pops up. If it didn't, it will still be around the 4-5%, I suppose, right? So right now, if you look at the chart, it's done pretty well. Okay, and you can see that was about 13.9%. Okay, not all chart goes up. Let's see next week. YTL packer, but you gotta give you a bit of room to run the chart. Okay, so we done those, and now move on to the Pentagon Guider. So remember, Pentagon Guider, we have 6 options in here. Check out all those 6 options: price, fundamental, exit, and sentiment, and also past stock trade idea, which we just examined for you in here. All right. Of course, SmartRobie is powered by Pentagon Guider, our patent winning stocks in here. And we have a good service for you, which I'm going to go on right now using the Pentagon Guider here. Right, and yep, this is our new services for our copy SmartRobie for the US market. Okay, so what you can do so far, the returns up to April, October is about 17.18%. We'll also check out the latest performance that we have in here. So why choose copy SmartRobie? First, you can mirror and paper trade first, right? You never miss a trade. Whenever there is any signal, we'll send to you a buy as well as a sell on a portfolio of 10,000. Powered by Pentagon Guider, semi-automatic. You can subscribe it for a small fee, activate it, and you can use it for the next 3 months. So the idea behind it is that you have a portfolio of 10,000 US dollars. If you don't have that, you can start with a smaller 1,000 US dollar, and or you can just do paper trading and learn. Okay, there's only about 1 trade per day. Once it's fully loaded up, you don't trade anymore. Okay, you don't trade anymore. So let me just give you the results that we have from our website here, or you can scan the QR code for this one. Oh, but I'm just going to go to the website from here onwards, and you can see from the home page, you just go on to the services, copy SmartRobie, which is a new services that we have, which takes you to this page, right? Okay, now I'm just going to click this, yeah, copy SmartRobie. So this is a live updated page which show you all the statistics about the SmartRobie, and if you have not done it yet, let me share with you some of the results. Just taking a little bit of time here. Yeah, there you go. So you have 10% in here, and the return, oh, it's 19%, so it's gone up. It's gone up to 20, then came back down. And the last trade, so all the trades history is here. You can see Lockheed Martin, CrowdStrike, Ultra Beauty, these are all the stocks. And especially if you are new and you want to learn about the US market, this is definitely one way to learn about it. And you can also click onto the chart. You know, we bought here, sell here. Those are the history. I think the last one was 10%. Well, that was pretty good. we got Netflix, we lost money on that one. So you can see also the percentage winning, okay, and the win per each trade. So this is one way you can mirror it. One thing great about this is that once the portfolio is loaded up, you can see we have currently running 3 trades. So once a while we will do this members meeting that we'll send out to you guys, and we'll record it and forward you what was the result so far and debrief it in here. So this is definitely one of these services. So far we started on the 2nd of quarter, total returns about 19%, and this is much better than our local market so far. All right, so we did that entry and exit. Maybe we just do one entry exit. We do the latest one, which is the one Skywork. Okay, now if you look at it, this one we enter on the green pentagon. Every trade we entered on the green pentagon, SmartRobie. So there is a TP2. All right, there is a target profit 2. So when you get the target profit 2, just like in all the trading plan, use that one. Okay, US one, you use the TP2. And then you can see that one, it hits at, I think it's about 83%. That gives it about 10% return. And how many days? I think we probably can't enter on we enter on the opening. Okay, opening after the green pentagon, which is this price at 74, and got out by 83. Okay, so I think it's 75. Okay, this one opened up by $75 here. Okay, and then we got out at this one we follow the green pentagon, 75.32. But if you do it physically, real trade, probably at 74, you get a better feel already. Okay, and then there are some more recent one. I think these are the more recent one. Okay, this more recent one, PTC, we make a loss, just show you also. This one we enter, so we probably enter in the opening, but the market goes down, we have to cut. Okay, we have to cut here, right, and the market just breaks on the red pentagon too. Okay, that's how we did it. So you trade, and again, how many days? Going back to here, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So you're probably out on the opening here. Okay, so that's how it works. All right, if you don't have the confidence, so learn first, learn following the robot in here. And of course, some people ask, how about the win rate? Now the win rate is up here about 56%. Each win about 125, each loss about $92 for a size of 3,000 US dollar here. All right, so we've done a bit, the history. All right, and summary of the copy SmartRobie: make money while you learn in US dollar. Okay, learn by mirroring, watching, and I'll probably review it every week. Some of the stocks will be closed. I think we're going to have a few more stock closing maybe end of this week. So you gain confidence with the Pentagon Guided Algo for the US market. And right now for the month of November and December, the market for the US is biased on the upside. All right. If not, you can use our SmartRobie Pentagon Guided Alert. Get alert every time when the stocks turn, and your favorite stocks, you can put it in there, right? And green to buy, red to sell, and we make it so much easier for everybody else. All right, and it's new for freebie. And next week, Monday, we will do the US market. All right, for any support, we don't take calls, just WhatsApp to 010-266-9761. All right, you can also sign up for our premium membership, which is the VSA 360, but don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for that one. All right, great. All in here. And again, if you have any stocks you want me to review, feel free to pencil in there. Else, I would end my talk here and back on Wednesday for another roundup of the markets on this coming Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. All right, thank you for coming. I enjoy your presence in here, and I'll see you later. Bye.